Henry, weeks and months in planning. Now we're down to what I call the business end, really. With semi-final this weekend, you now know your opponents. Excited?
Yeah, very excited. Like you say, it's been a long time, and before lockdown seems like an age ago. Lockdown took bloody ages, didn't it? So yeah, it's so nice to be back, and obviously, although we can't have crowds, it's good to be back and getting towards the end of the season, which, like I say, feels like it's taken an age to come. But massive couple of weeks for the club, and really excited to get out of the weekend.
I know you won't be looking beyond this weekend, but this is your 5th semi-finals. Kind of, you know what's happening now, don't you? You can know what to prepare for, but it's still a huge game. Yeah,
I suppose we've all been in this situation before, or most of us. But yeah, like you say, you can't take your foot off the pedal. Bath are a top side, and they've been in real good form since the restart. So we definitely know a tough side's coming down at the weekend, and they've got threats all over the park. Big boys in the forwards, and some guys obviously we know from international in the back line. So yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Rob talked about there's a real buzz, a real excitement amongst the group. I think we're seeing that in training this week, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly. You sort of know when the knockout games come, because training gets that bit more intense and a bit more feisty, a bit more niggly. So it was good out there today. Hopefully we can have a bit more of that on Saturday.
Was it strange not knowing who to prepare for, or like always, where we say we'll concentrate on ourselves first and foremost?
Yeah, it was different. Obviously, normally you have you know who you're getting, who you're playing at the weekend before the week starts. But I think Monday and Tuesday were good days for us, because obviously we didn't know who we were going to play. It could have been any of the 3 teams, so it's difficult to prepare for 3. So we just focused on ourselves and what we can bring. All the positive chat around how good we can be in certain areas, I think was really good, especially at this stage of the season, to be able to sort of reset and go back to what we're good at and what we want to implement in the game. I thought it was really good. Obviously, this morning we've heard it's Bath, so it gave us the chance today to sort of taper things towards them. But on the whole, this week's been all about us, and we're really looking forward to getting out Saturday.
It's been good the last few weeks. The Toulouse performance was probably a benchmark, but the whole squad as a whole, 57 players have been used since lockdown. That just shows the collective effort, and you're all buying into making this club great. Yeah,
it's been awesome. I think for the whole squad to be able to get Premiership experience is class, because obviously you see some of these boys, the younger boys, may not have got the opportunity for a little while, and for them to get the opportunity to play in the Premiership and see sort of the standard it is massive. They'll take massive learns out of that. I think obviously
it's an eye to next season as well.
Yeah, exactly. Because we went sort of 2 sides, because we have such a good depth in the squad. We went 2 sides pretty much. We ended up having a decent bit of rest in between each game anyway, and how well we both went, both sides, put ourselves in a really good spot with having secure first place with 2 weeks to go. Obviously, it enables us now to sort of rest up for the games these important games coming up. So it's put us in a really good spot. I can't fault any effort for the boys for the last however long, and we've gone real well. So it's obviously a really exciting time for the club now in the next couple of weeks. But we don't want to look past Saturday, because we know Bath's going to be a tough challenge, and we want to do our best.
You've had the start reminder this week with Sale. We've seen it with Cass, that you've got to behave yourself as well on and off the field, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, down here, COVID wasn't really an issue for a while. It was pretty quiet, but I think since uni's coming back, and it's been a bit prevalent over there. So yeah, we've sort of given ourselves like a mini sort of lockdown bubble. Us and our families not really trying to stay away from places in town or anywhere like that, because reality is if you get it now, you're going to miss out on the biggest games of the year.
I was going to say, small sacrifices for
exactly.
Big games.
It's only 2 or 3 weeks out of your life. If we're going to do our best to not get it now. If we do, we're missing out on Prem semis, potentially Prem finals, European finals. So it's like I say, it's a small price to pay not being able to go out for a couple of weeks for what is potentially to come.
Slade, you played in big games and that, but these next few weeks must be ones that you're thinking, wow, this is going to be something special.
Yeah, it is really exciting. Obviously, we're not worrying too much about what's in the future. They're in the back of your mind, but you know they're there. All we're worrying about now though is Saturday and Bath, because we know we can't. They're a top side, and since the restart they've been on fire. So we can't be looking past them. But obviously, it will be in the back of our minds that there are some big weeks coming for this club. So hopefully we can be there for all of it.